What's really going on Bitcoin cryptocurrency? We're looking at Litecoin price action, interacting with these key levels overhead. Our newly introduced immediate short-term target for Litecoin ever since the sort of most recent Litecoin analysis videos, $272 is the technical key level here. We are waiting for a confirmation of as support, currently looking at it as resistance in my opinion still. We're waiting for daily candles opening and closing above it to potentially confirm it as a bullish area of accumulation with anticipated upside. Once support has been found, I do believe we are still making our way to $315 per Litecoin, another kind of key area of potential resistance waiting for us overhead as we make our way to $366 per Litecoin, yet another just key area of potential sell pressure. We're always watching out for these key levels here. I do believe $272 holds more significance than the next levels we're approaching here. However, we always wait for these technical confirmations. So at the moment, we're looking for support at $272. Continued resistance at this level could send price action, downward here for us in the immediate short term. We're looking for potential support off of $224 per Litecoin. That would be a key area of potential buy pressure waiting for us if we were to make any sort of move downward here. Currently, that level is correlating with the 0.5 Illuminati level currently, suggesting a key level present there for us. And so we have been under the influence of buy signals ever since the sort of first weeks of October here. Two of our chosen 3 robo advisors have been bullish since the 8th of October, and since that bullish area of accumulation, we have experienced up to 65% in gains over the following 33 days. Currently sitting on 53% ROI at current levels with no sell signals present. We can anticipate continued upside. However, in my opinion, I am just waiting for the confirmations of these technical key levels here. So we're looking out for continued interaction with $272 here. Price action coming from a very bullish area of accumulation, finding support off of some very potent key levels here. Prices currently above this 200 daily moving average, suggesting an uptrend overall. We have experienced some very aggressive sideways over the top of this 200 daily moving average, building momentum and strength for the uptrend in the long term, in my opinion. So I do believe it's hard to be bearish on Litecoin currently. I do believe the uptrend is very much intact, and we may experience a potential 4-figure Litecoin in its lifetime. We just need to plow to and through these levels of resistances overhead, confirm them as support, and we can see continued areas of accumulation as we make our way upward here. Accumulating Litecoin at current levels may be subject to the highest chance of short-term downside here as we establish support, currently interacting with resistance in my opinion. However, you should have been buying Litecoin ever since the beginning of October here. Accumulating now may be slightly higher risk. Let me know down below where you think price action will go. Are you bullish or bearish on this coin currently? Are you buying or selling here now? Mainframe MFT against USDT price action currently interacting with some key levels here. Prices suggested to be in an uptrend based on this 200 daily moving average and some bullish interactions with it. We have buy pressure and potential support off of this key level here. We're looking for daily candles continuing to open and close above this 0.012410 key level here. This is a potential area of buy pressure that we've been experiencing, bullish interactions with recently. We're looking for continued support off of it as we build the momentum and strength to plow through overhead. Significant technical resistance waiting for us. This 0.013690 level is going to be resistance. We are waiting for a confirmation of as support, and once support has been found at that key level there, currently as resistance, we are making our way to a next key area of resistance waiting for us. 0.018712 is going to be the next level of significant just resistance waiting for us overhead that we will need to confirm as support all throughout the uptrend here. So we are bullish on continued upside once support has been found. We are under the influence of one of our chosen 3 robo advisors, currently bearish on price action. We still have some very bullish buy signals in play since the 8th of October here. These buy 4 and moon are still supporting some very bullish upside. We are just waiting for the buy 2 to return. The sell 2 has been present since the 27th of October, suggesting some immediate short-term, sideways or interactions downward may be present here for us. And so we always wait for 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors to give us a bullish or bearish confirmation before exiting or entering the market. And EngineeringRobo is not used to determine the exact top or bottom of any market, but is used to decipher the best areas of accumulation and take profit that have the highest chances of success. And so you pick 3 of the many different robo advisors available. Once Once 2 of your chosen 3 advisors give you a bullish or bearish suggestion, you can use that as a confirmation of accumulation or take profit. And so at the moment, we are still looking at a bullish area of accumulation, very tight sideways, interacting with potential support and buy pressure here. Price is supported by the 200 daily moving average, suggesting an uptrend overall. Any sort of moves downward here could send us to another potential area of buy pressure. 0.010339 is another area of potential support. However, the most significant area of support, in my opinion, is going to be all the way down at 0.008771. That is going to be the key level here we are waiting for an interaction with if we were to continue downward. However, we are bullish on continued upside, and there does seem to be a very potent amount of buy pressure near current levels here. We're waiting for a break of overhead resistance, confirmation of as support, and we have an upward target here that we're making our way to once we've broken said local resistance. Previous combination of buy signals coming into play at the end of July here. On the 26th, we have the buy 2. On the 28th, we have the buy 4. After accumulation, we experienced up to 79% in gains over the following 39 days, and you were still able to capitalize on 25% ROI if you utilized EngineeringRobo's sell suggestions. And when those sell signals came into play, over the immediate short term, we experienced up to 21% in downside before a bullish area of accumulation presented itself. And as you can see, price action has been, accumulating in a very bullish manner ever since the beginning of October here. So let me know down below where you think price action will go. What are you doing with this coin currently? In my opinion, I am waiting for a break of overhead resistance. We're looking for further interactions with support down below before we make our way to and through these key levels. Now, STMX against Tether price action under the influence of a bit of a new perspective here. We have the buy 4 and Moon Robo advisors giving suggestions for price action along the way, in addition to the Bollinger Bands strategy. And so a very simple definition or explanation of Bollinger Bands would be essentially the upper bands suggest resistance overhead moving along with the candles here. Traders will be selling as prices reach above the upper bands. We have the lower bands suggesting support for price action that moves along with the candles. Traders will typically be buying with every interaction with the sort of like lower part of the bands here. In addition to this sort of like middle moving average, I believe it's like a 20 period moving average, if I'm not mistaken. However, you can customize the parameters of the bands here. Essentially, Bollinger Bands are moving tunnel of support and resistance. And so in addition to the bands themselves, we have these BB sell and BB buy signals printing along with the bands here, suggesting some of the best times to actually be utilizing them. And so with these bowling pin bands signals present, we can utilize them as our Robo Advisor signals. We don't actually need the bands visible themselves. We can use the suggestions coming into play. And so we look at these buy signals ever since the end of July here. Bullish area of accumulation presented itself on the 29th of July. After accumulation, over the following 26 days, we do see our first interaction with a Schrodinger's band sell signal, suggesting you potentially take profit at this key level, allowing you to capitalize on 46% in gains. Nothing wrong with taking profit. However, EngineeringRobo members know to wait for 2 of their chosen 3 Robo advisors to become bearish. And so after 37 days, we experienced up to 174% in gains after EngineeringRobo's buy signals. And if you weren't able to sell above at or around that swing high, we have yet another Bo Burnham Bands sell signal printing, allowing you to capitalize on 106% ROI. However, we do see another Robo sell signal come into play after 40 days, suggesting you capitalize on 65% in gains. That would have been 2 of our chosen 3 Robo advisors becoming bearish on price action. However, the Bollinger signals there did allow you to capitalize on some gains along the way if you were to have utilized them. After 2 of our chosen 3 Robo advisors became bearish on price action, we did experience up to 32% in downside before a bullish area of accumulation was confirmed. We have interactions with the Bollinger Bands buy signals here, suggesting a bullish area of accumulation. However, we do need 2 of our chosen 3 Robo advisors to become bullish on price action to get comfortably bullish on accumulation. We see interaction with those buy signals again throughout the first week of October. The buy for and moon returning here, suggesting bullish buy pressure for price action as we interact with this 200 daily moving average here. We do see, however, this abrupt change in momentum on the 27th of October as we interact downward with a bullish area of support, printing this sell 4, suggesting continued accumulation sideways or support is necessary before we can see some upside. However, we do see a Bollinger Bands buy signal return with this interaction with support, suggesting another bullish area of accumulation. And now near current levels, prices are above this 200 daily moving average. We're seeing yet another Bollinger Band buy signal, suggesting another bullish area of accumulation. However, we are waiting for I do believe, in my opinion, the buy 4 to return to be more comfortably bullish on continued upside. So I am bullish on the uptrend overall. Once support has been found, we're looking for continued interactions with this 200 daily moving average. The most bullish area of support, in my opinion, is going to be all the way down at 0.02613. That is going to be the key level of technical support waiting for us if we were to experience downside. Watch out for resistance overhead. 0.04035 is going to be a key level of potential sell pressure waiting for us as we make our way to my immediate short-term target for this coin. 0.05607 is going to be the most significant level of resistance waiting for us. We're looking for a break of it and confirmation of it as support to suggest it as a bullish area of accumulation with anticipated upside as long as we're supported by signals. And so in my opinion, we are still in this phase of sideways and accumulation. We're looking for further interactions with support. I do believe the uptrend will very much take place once support has been found. Right now we're looking for more buy signals to return, in my opinion. However, we are seeing suggestions of bullish areas of accumulation. Let me know your thoughts on this coin moving forward. Let me know what you're doing with it at current levels. The most bullish area of support, in my opinion, is still going to be 0.02613. Let me know down below where you think prices will go. Now, this is Ethereum. Price action making its way sideways here, looking for continued support. Prices currently below this recently added key level here, $4,616 per Ethereum is going to be the key level we're waiting for further interaction with. Another bullish area of support waiting for us down below, though, is still going to be $4,384 per Ethereum, in addition to $4,202. The most significant area of support is still $3,925. Those are going to be some very bullish areas of accumulation, in my opinion, if we were to experience any sort of downside here in the immediate short term, which would still be very bullish for us in the long term uptrend overall, in my opinion, because I do believe price action is still headed to the $6,000 plus level per Ethereum. We just need to solidify these final areas of support before we can establish these type of gains. So in my opinion, accumulate in the lows. Watch out for continued consolidation. Any sort of dips that present themselves, I do believe, will be bought up very quickly. However, we always need to wait for these technical confirmations. Let me know down below what you're doing with Ethereum at current levels. Now, Bitcoin, crypto, the currency currently interacting with resistance. Still, we have $64,886 per Bitcoin as a technical resistance. We're waiting for confirmation of as support. As we can see, the buy pressure is very much present here. There's definitely a high demand for Bitcoin at current levels. So in my opinion, it is very hard to be bearish on Bitcoin. We just need to wait for these final key levels to be conquered and confirmed. Any sort of short-term downside here may bring us to this bullish area of support. $60,869 is going to be a potential bullish area of support that we have been experiencing buy pressure from ever since the sort of 16th of October here. In my opinion, the most bullish area of support is still going to be $58,800 per Bitcoin. As we mentioned in our last analysis, all these 800 denominations in these key levels here. Look out for a potential buy opportunity below 60K that may present itself here, however, growing increasingly unlikely depending on the amount of buy pressure and the tighter these sideways we can experience at this current level. More momentum we build, the more euphoric the upside will be. I still anticipate a six-figure Bitcoin. Let me know down below where you think price action will go, if you're bullish or bearish at current levels. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo free with the link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below and tune in for the next one.